Welcome to our studio audience. They've travelled miles and miles to be with us, haven't you, today? Really long, long way they've come. But one of the boys in the audience, Paul Shepherd from Sunderland, he asked us a question. He said, how do you, when you rehearse in the afternoons, because obviously we have a little rehearsal, and we play the game with sort of, you know, dummy substitute questions. He said, are they the same questions as at night? Well, obviously they're not, Paul. In fact, Sandra, we're going to be talking to her in a minute from East Anglia. One of the questions today, you're not going to believe this. I said, how do you tell which sex a budgie is? And that, we have that for a laugh, you see. She said, you need a magnifying glass and a pair of tweezers. But we see, we're not like that on Bullseye, especially our contestants tonight. Let's meet them. You didn't say that, really, did you? No. You didn't. Nice to see you. And you're from Lakenheath in Suffolk.
That's right, Jim.
Yeah, lovely. And what do you do for a living?
Grade carrots.
Eh? You what?
Grade carrots.
Do you get all sorts of different shapes, I suppose?
All sorts of different shapes.
County darts player?
Yes.
It's in the family, isn't it, the darts?
It is in the
family.
family.
Go on, let's tell the viewers about it at home. Go on.
Both my husband and my son both play county darts with me.
Really?
Yeah. For the same county.
Which is?
Cambridgeshire.
Oh, Cambridge? No, you see, I thought it was Lakenheath was Suffolk.
It is, yes.
But you play for Cambridge?
Yes.
You sort of creep across the
border.
Yes, good, absolutely. Hi, Mike.
Hi, Jim.
Are you well?
I'm very well.
Well, you were Sandra's partner, but you met socially, you're just doing it because you're friends, is that right?
Yeah, we're just good friends.
Good friends, they all say that. And, but you're a publican, right?
I am.
And the name of your pub, sir?
The West End.
Yes. In?
Feltwell, Norfolk.
Feltwell. So
yeah.
You're actually doing carrots. We hope you do very well tonight, Mike. It's been lovely to have you today, really. It's been nice. Now then, young Rich, how are you? Are you all right? He's like a dipstick next to Mike. Can you see that? Hey, dear. And you're from Walsall, Rich. Good lad. Married?
Yeah.
And your family?
Yeah, 2 girls.
Just the two.
little
And
girls.
you wanted to wave to them, didn't you, Rich?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, go on, we'll do that on one there, see?
I do Sarah, I do Megan.
That's it. And your wife's name, if you like?
Sharon.
Sharon?
Yeah.
Right. Where did you meet her?
Well, my dad used to keep a pub in West Bromwich, yeah. And I worked in a cake shop across the road.
Her worked. That's lovely, that. Don't you ever lose that, actually. Her worked in a cake. That means, for those of you, she worked in a cake. It's lovely, no, there you go. So you met her in a cake shop?
Yeah.
That's good, yeah. You went in for... You got the odd roll, did you?
No, my dad sent me over the road to get some batches. Because where I used to live in Coventry, they used to call the Krusty Cobs batches.
Yeah.
So when they asked for 6 batches,
yeah,
and she'd get these 6 big loaves of bread out. I didn't have the heart to tell her until the end, like, until she told me all that.
It's lovely, that. Excellent. Mike, welcome to the show. Nice to see you, Mike. Have you got any aversions?
Yes, I have. Impolite people and Des O'Connor singing.
I'm with you on the impolite... Well, yeah. Des is great, though, isn't he? I mean...
Yes, I like him as him, but I don't like him singing.
It really does upset you.
But he sings, yes.
Yeah. Des. Very good. Nice to have you with us, anyway. Mike, have a good night with us. Now then, 2 lads here from my part of the world. It's funny, I've said this the last 3 shows, but this really was my part of the world. From Burnley, aren't you, Jimmy?
Yes.
Now, this will drive you wild at all, this. Burnley, East Lancashire, right? Where the M6 is cobbled. In Burnley, it's hard, isn't it?
It is.
If you see a cat with a tail, it's a tourist. Listen to this. Jimmy's going to tell us, what club do you play for in Burnley?
Burnley Wood Conservative Club.
Burnley Wood Conservative Club. How many members are there?
3 with myself.
I'm in the Conservative Club in Burnley. I can't believe that. Hi, Dave.
Hello, Jim.
Nice to see you. You're a chartered accountant.
That's right.
And you were saying, like, at the moment, the country's doing as it is doing, not without talking politics. You're very busy, sir, aren't you?
Yeah, we are very busy.
And what do you think's causing that, Dave? Why are you suddenly getting busy as a chartered accountant? You work for yourself?
I do work for myself. I think a lot of smaller people are being encouraged to go into business.
And they're coming to you for advice about books and tax and VAT and everything?
Everything like that, yes.
So it's nice, that. It's encouraging, isn't it? It is encouraging at the moment. It's lovely to see you all. Thank you very much indeed for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a nice round of applause. Remember the questions in the first round are worth £30 each. Bonuses, boys. Don't forget your hands on your buttons for your bonuses as we play the game. Let's get on with it. We know how it's done now, all of us here, and you at home, I'm sure. Mike, off we go. Choose a subject for Sandra.
Could I have sport, Jim, please?
We'll do our best, won't we, Sandra? Sport we'd like, my love. It's not, it's in places. So you have a question here, no bonus, but for £30, Mike. In which city is the Bridge of Sighs, Mike?
Venice.
Venice is right, sir. Also in Oxford and Cambridge, actually, but Venice was the one we wanted. Fine, we move on. Mike for Rich.
Books, please, Jim.
Books. Come on, Rich. £50. For another £30, Mike, who wrote The Carpetbaggers?
Harold Robbins.
Well done, sir. I thought you'd gone then, Mike, but it came back to you at the last minute. Well done. £80 you're on. Dave for Jimmy.
Sport, please, Jim.
Sport. Come on, Dave. Sport we'd like. Yes. £50. For another £30, Dave, in motor racing, where is the annual European 24-hour race held?
Le Mans.
Le Mans is right. Gets you £30. End of that round. Mike and Sandra with £30, Mac and Rich with £80, Dave and Jimmy with £80. Well done. We move on now to round two. Questions here, £50. A little bit more difficult. So look at the lights, Michael, and choose a subject for Sandra.
Showbiz, Jim, please.
Showbiz we want, Sandra. No, it's in sport. And sadly, the subject's gone, so we can't ask the question. So we move on. Mac for Rich.
Affairs, please, Jim.
Affairs we'd like, Rich. Yes, £30 you have. For a further £50, Mac. In January 1988, the royal flight to Australia carried not only Prince Charles and Princess Diana, but a priceless sporting trophy. What was it, Mac?
The Ashes.
Is right, sir. We move on. You're looking OK, £160. Dave for Jimmy.
Britain, please, Jim.
Britain. OK, Britain we want, Jimbo. No, it's gone in words. Unfortunately, the subject's still there, so you can still give me an answer for £50 here. Who, in a speech in 1946, first used the phrase Iron Curtain?
Hitler.
It wasn't. In fact, it was Winston Churchill. OK, at the end of that round, not a lot happened there, but early days. We've got Mike and Sandra with £30, Mac and Rich with £160, and Dave and Jimmy with £80. Well, we've got £100 a question on offer here. So Mike and Sandra really got to get their act together here if they're going to stay with us. Mike, choose for Sandra.
We'll try showbiz again, Jim, please.
Showbiz we'd like, and either side has gone, Sandra. Yes, £30. For another £100, Mike, the Goons Ying Tong song. Listen to this.
Ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, in a light pole. Keep lad up, keep up, keep up, lad. Ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, ying tong, in a light pole, lad. Ying tong, ying tong, ying tong.
Those heady days. Can you name all 4 Goons? Don't start till you can do all 4.
Michael Bentine, Harry Seacombe, Peter Sellers, and Spike Milligan.
Is right, sir. Well done. Very well done. Michael, in your pub, you would have done that without thinking, wouldn't you? You really would. Well done, sir. You handled yourself very well there. Mac for Rich.
Britain, please, Jim.
Britain. Come on, Rich. Britain would like. And there's no bonus, but it's in spelling, so you're safe, Mac. The spelling question is still there, so you can get £100 if you can tell me this. Please spell rehearsal, meaning to practice beforehand.
R-E-H-E-R-S-A-L.
I can offer... Well, there's a light on. Dave, for £100.
R-E-H-E-A-R-S-A-L.
I'll check it with Bully. R-E-H-E-A-R-S-A-L. Gets you a £100 bonus. Well done, because you needed it, Dave. Excellent. We move on, and it's your turn, Dave, for Jimmy.
Faces, please, Jim.
Faces. OK, Jimmy. Faces we'd like. £50 you have. For another £100, Dave, faces. Look at your monitors, all of you. Dave, your first shout. Can you tell me whose face is that?
Princess Soraya.
It's not. I thought that was an extremely intelligent guess. I thought it wasn't. In fact, it wasn't. It was Maria Callas. At the end of this part of the game, phase one, Mike and Sandra with £160. Look at this. Mac and Rich with £160. And Dave and Jimmy with £230. Well played. All right, we carry on the game. You've watched the game long enough this series now. All three couples are still there. It's pounds for points, and we've got to lose two couples in the next part of the game. Over to Tony.
OK, Sandra. It's out the board. 20. And 5. 25. OK, Rich. 25 to beat. It's 5. 1. And treble 20, 66. Good recovery. OK, Jimmy, 66 to beat. 20. 5. And 20, 45. So Rich takes the first round, Jim.
Mac, for £66 to get you within 4 points of Dave and Jimmy. According to legend, Mac, what is the only way to kill a werewolf?
With a stake through the heart.
It's not, and there's no light on. Never mind. In fact, it's with a silver bullet. Scores remain as they were. 160, 160 and 230. Back to Tony.
OK, Sandra. Round 2. It's 20. 20. And 5. 45. There you have it, Rich. It's 5. 20. Another 20. 45. Still 45 to beat, Jimmy. 20. Unlucky, out the board. Oh, unlucky again, 20. So we've a tie, Jim, on 45.
OK, so Sandra, throw again. Throw 3 darts, score as many as you can, and then Rich comes in. This is for the question.
20. 20. Another 20, 60. OK, Rich. Treble 20. 20. And treble 5, so Rich takes the second round, Jim.
Fine. So although he got a higher score than 45, Matt, you do understand it's the right to answer the question for £45. Can you name 2 of the Beverley sisters?
Babs and Joy.
Is right. Well done. I thought you'd have had trouble with that. And Teddy was the third. Fine. You've got 45, gives you £205, and we've got Mike and Sandra with £160, and Dave and Jimmy still in the lead with £230. Back to Tony.
It's all on the last round, Sandra. Best of luck. 20. 20. And 20, 60. 60, Rich. 20. 20. And 20, 60. So, Jimmy, 60 to beat. It's treble 1. 20. And treble 20, what an error, yes, takes the final round, Jim. Both ways. 8 to 2.
Here we go, Dave. By what name was Ethiopia previously known?
Abyssinia.
Is right. Takes you through. Gives you £313. Well done. Very well done. Which means we've got to say cheerio to Mike and Sandra with £160 and Mac and Rich with £205. In you come, the 4 of you. Well done. Come on, Rich. I couldn't believe you on that category board. It's amazing, isn't it? You were going well. You were there, I thought, at one stage. That last dart was brilliant, wasn't it, of Jimmy's? You'll not be speaking to him when we have a drink afterwards, will you? Definitely not speaking to the Burnley Bashers. It's £160 from Mike and Sandra and £205 from Mac and Rich. That'll pay for some bread rolls, won't it? All right. I'll count it out now. It'll take me 2 minutes. Come back after the break and watch the second half. It's going to be brilliant. See you soon. OK, bronze bully time here now. Charity. Somebody's going to benefit round Burnley where we think. We've got a gentleman throwing for charity. He wasn't with us last year. It's the pro charity, you know, where we have 301 or more, we double it. It's happening quite a lot this series. We've got the man in black tonight. We're delighted to have him with us. Let's hope he does well as he throws for charity. Alan Glazier. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Right you are, Alan. $20. $20. And 20. 60. Darts. Treble 20. 20. Another 20. 100. Well done, Al. 160, Alan, and 3 to go. $20. Treble 20. Another 20. That's 260, Alan.
Well done. Good luck. Well done, Stephen. Well done, Alan. Nice to see you. It was so near, wasn't it? So near. All in the 20s, never mind. It was excellent. Nice to see you.
Yeah, great.
Tell it, one of the early professionals in the game, weren't you?
Yeah. Oh, it's one of the first.
Yeah, that's right. Tell us very quickly about the polo challenge.
Oh, the polo. That goes back a few years actually, but I got together with a national paper, and we organised a polo, and it was for a day. The one that got the 3 in the polo mint over the Bullseye got a gold polo, and it really went down well. You know, all the polos
being
smashed all over the pubs, everywhere, and down to Roundtrees actually.
Oh, well, let's hope they stay with us in England, eh? Never mind. Yeah. Thanks for coming. It's £260, Alan. Always nice to see you, sir. And where's it going? Come on, Jimbo.
It's going to the Special Baby Care Unit, Edith Watson Maternity Ward at Burnley.
In Burnley, I know it well. That will be sent off as soon as this programme's finished. Alan, thank you, sir.
Thanks
Always a pleasure to see you. Thanks for coming on Bullseye. I know you're going to wish the boys
all
all the best.
To the best. Thank you.
Well done, Alan. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Glenn. Thanks, Alan. Now then, boys, it's now your turn, all right? 9 prizes can be won here. Let's have a look what we've got on offer tonight.
In 1.
Here's a prize that's not so hot. You'll be pleased to hear. It's a fridge freezer.
In 2.
Hey, follow this, and you will. It's a petrol lawnmower.
In 3.
You'll really enjoy weight watching with these attractive brass kitchen scales.
In 4.
It's a racing certainty some youngster will love this scale extra set.
In 5.
You'll have hours of good listening and choosing with this £100 worth of records and CDs of your own selection.
In 6.
Get pedalling and fight the flab on this exercise bike.
In 7.
Three's a crowd? Well, here's a nice little crowd. A nest of tables.
In 8.
Tantalise the palate with these 6 bottles of sparkling champagne.
And Bully's special prize.
You'll get out and about and not miss out with this remote-controlled video recorder. OK. You've seen that stack of prizes there. They're all hiding behind that board, behind the red sectors. There they are. Keep out of the black and in the red because we're giving you 9 darts. 2 darts in the same bed, you lose the prize. What you're doing is you're hitting the red, you're putting the light on. When the light's on, you know you've won it, so keep away. 9 you've got. 6 for you, Jimbo. First 3 now. Listen to 2.
OK, Jimmy, just settle yourself in. That's it. Off we go. Best of luck. That's red. It's number 1.
That's your fridge freezer.
Red again, number 2.
That's the lawnmower. Yes, you... Oh, crikey. That's the video cassette recorder. Well played. Excellent darts, Jim. 3 on 3.
Just remember what's gone, Dave. Black. Black. But that's red, it's number 6.
That's fine. That's the exercise bike. You're all right. It's 4 on 6. You're looking good.
OK, still 3 to go, Jimmy.
Look at your lights, Jimmy. They've gone.
Red, number 8.
That's fine. That's the 6 bottles of champagne.
Red again, number 5.
That's excellent. That's the £100 record voucher.
And just outside, it's in the black.
Never mind, boys. You've done incredibly well. Let's have a look at what you've won. You have won the fridge freezer, the lawnmower, the record vouchers, the exercise bike, the bottles of champagne, and Bully's special prize, the video cassette recorder. Very good prizes, and I know you played well because you were looking at what you wanted. You got exactly what you wanted. Your £313 you take home anyway, boys. And the 260 that Alan got, that's off to your unit in Burnley. It's these prizes. How much do they mean to you? Do they mean enough to make you gamble or otherwise for tonight's star prize, which is hiding behind Bully? 101 or more with 6 darts. The non-dart player to go first. You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell us what you want to do. Bearing in mind what's happened in the series, what do you think? Tell us. What do you think? Well, now they are sitting up there. You are sitting here, standing here. Speak to me, boys.
We'll gamble.
You're going to do it. Non-dart player to go first, and then Jimmy. Come on. Come on, Jim.
Dave, just take your time, all right? No rush. It's 101 or more for tonight's star prize, Dave. That's 11. Treble 11. And another 11. 55, so what a good start. Jimmy, 46 or more for tonight's star prize. Treble 5. 5. You need 26 or more. Or more. Oh, unlucky, Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy, I'm sorry to say it again. It's happening in this series quite often. Have a look at what you would have won. Come with me, boys. Come and stand here, lads. It is an absolutely fantastic dining room setup in this theatre. I don't wish you other than there's crystal glass there, there's some beautiful cutlery, display cabinet, sideboard, beautiful hand-finished woodwork at its very, very best. Never mind, thanks very much for playing. You've got some bottle there to do that, you really did. Look, there are your tankards. Not the end of the world, £13. You've got your bullies and your bullseye darts. Take those with our compliments, and I know memories of a great day. I know you've enjoyed it today, haven't you? Thanks very much for coming. Thanks to Alan Glazier for £260 for the charity in Burnley. Thank you for watching. Thanks to a great studio audience. They really have will win us tonight. Thanks for watching us. Watch us next week because we're there every Sunday, and you know it's not quite the same without a bit of bully. Bye.